In the philosophy of religion, the problem of evil is divided into two separate problems. The logical problem of evil attempts to show that the existence of an all-powerful, wholly good being is logically inconsistent with the existence of evil in the world. The definition of evil in the world can include both moral and natural evil. The evidential problem of evil, on the other hand, only attempts to show that our observations of evil in the world constitutes evidence against such a being's existence. In order to make some clarifications, this video will also make distinctions between certain types of answers to the problem of evil. One type of answer is a theodicy, or a story which attempts to explain our observations of evil on theism. Some popular theodicies include the free will theodicy, the soul-building theodicy, and the theodicy that says that the world was created perfect until sin entered the world. A defense, on the other hand, is defined in this video as simply an argument which attempts to show that no argument can be successfully made against the existence of God from our observations of evil in the world. It is important to recognize that a defense and a theodicy are not necessarily the same thing, and this video contains two defenses that do not contain theodicies. The two defenses this video will offer are the limited knowledge defense in response to the logical problem of evil, and the expectations defense in response to the evidential problem of evil. The limited knowledge defense starts with the premise that a contradiction between God's attributes and the existence of evil in the world would have to exist in order for a deductive argument against God's existence from the evil in the world to be successful. It then argues that due to limits of human knowledge, it cannot be demonstrated that it is incoherent that God would have morally exonerating reasons to not prevent any given instance of suffering in the world. Therefore, a contradiction between an observation of evil and God's attributes cannot be demonstrated, and thus no deductive argument against God's existence from the observations of evil in the world can work. A reminder can be made here that this argument only seeks to refute the logical problem of evil. This defense does not claim that the limits of human knowledge render any evidential argument against God from our observations of evil unsuccessful. The expectations defense starts with the premise that in order for a successful inductive argument to be made against the God of Christian theism from a given observation of evil in the world, such an observation of evil would have to be unexpected on Christian theism. The defense continues by arguing that our observations of evil are in fact expected on Christian theism. If Christian theism were true, then certain aspects of the Bible would have to be at least generally historically accurate. However, these aspects of the Bible contain horrendous evils coexisting with God, and these evils are guaranteed to exist up until Christ's return at the end of the world. Therefore, the existence of horrendous evils is expected on Christian theism, and thus their existence cannot be used as an argument against Christian theism. So in summary, no deductive argument can be made against the existence of God from our observations of evil due to limits of human knowledge regarding whether God could have morally exonerating reasons to not prevent such an evil. No successful inductive argument can be made against Christian theism due to our expectations that evil would exist in the world on Christian theism. If you have something to say about this video, say it in the comment section below or on our new Apologetics discussion group on Facebook.